Your lipstick gets completely messed up with the face mask, okay? I'm not going to do glamour when I'm sitting in a terrorist cell with multiple homicides that I witnessed. That is so stupid. I'm back in my room. I am safe. By no means whatsoever am I talking about anything I witnessed in this house or outside of the house. That's the good cops, the military, good military, or the terrorist. Period. Okay? By no means. The DC PD and the dirty feds in DC who are in this cell here, they know that they're all about to really be taken, I guess, arrested, whatever the Pentagon and the allied units that are working with them, because they have international, this is not for me to explain to you. They're like on their last leg. They're about to round up and arrest my biological relatives. They're about to make really good arrest, okay? And this will remove finally the Biden out of the White House. Well, yeah. When I think of the magnitude of this, let me get my soda. Yeah, dude. I don't want to even be involved in this because I'm not trying to get that much attention on me. I realize how actually conservative I am when it comes to being on TV and stuff, because that's where this is going. All the press members who did nothing but cover this up for all the reasons I don't need to list what's going on here, get arrested, dude. Yeah. My anger today at the shot vet was for founded reason. When that drug dealer showed up and sat in the corner with his vicious dog. It was a vicious dog. He was like, his presence was why the gang member girls were hyped up and not sober, and all of it. The Allah Akbar beard he had. I will share my thoughts about that later. But right now I want to say I'm in the house. I'm safe. And those drug dealers, like he's one of them. He's in this crowd that has corrupted and corroded the politicians and the police here. That goes up to the top levels of Middle East, that work hand in hand with the organized crime, the white Italian, Eastern European, Russian, just name it, okay? These are the individuals that corrupted and corroded my country. They swept people up with, what's the word? I forget it. Anyways, with the thought of identity politics. That's one of them. The powers that be, the evil powers that be, like I'm struggling for a word recall, swept people up with the disadvantagement that they faced here in this capitalist country. I'm more like China when it comes to the market, free market capitalism. I'm not completely anti-revenue, anti-money. They're screaming sirens. I have never even taken an intro into economics, so I cannot speak with confidence on Wall Street topics pertaining to that. But I can when it comes to morality and your value system and placing life off money, equity, and the dollar bill. And that's basically what corrupted all of this country. They used drugs like the drug dealer today at the shot vet. They used drugs to help fire the mind, and this drug, you go to the California and you can see the damage is done. It's like not your regular drug. It actually is made to do brain damage, like severe. The politicians are on the same drug. It's irreversible. You can't get better from it. So in 5 years, if you got sober, you would still have some serious problems from the drug abuse that you did, which is too bad. But after living here, the people that I've seen that do this drug are really, really bad people. They weren't nice people to begin with. If they go to AA, right? Here's an example. The type of people I've seen in DC who do this drug that's caused irreversible damage, brain damage, it was on purpose. This is, the mobsters did this. They made this drug. They would be the type of people at AA who still cheat on their wife, who still steal money from jobs, who find themselves in prison for felony crimes, violent or non-violent, with 20 years sober. They're fucking immoral fucking bastards and bitches. And that's what's here. And I don't need to prove a case on that anymore. I don't. And the evil people, just say evil people, gave them drugs and hooked them on drugs on purpose. Got them through money, and we know how they got there. Illegal ballots even. New York is bad with that. They know that. They rig a lot of the more poor neighborhoods with the vote count. It's a whole nother can of worms. Anyways, they've been doing this forever. Organized crime. In America. And they got really bad people into political power through the course of many years, and then fed them tons of drugs. These people would take drugs in the first place. They have no morals. So, okay. I'm not going to say anything about the house today, because these people are all about to be arrested. We're on our last leg here. The people in DC cannot keep walking past this house, laughing and caroling. I have witnessed too many murders here. What I can't talk about is going on out there. The good guys know it is too. I'm talking about them, and I can't talk about what they're doing. There's way too many good guys all over this house, the one next door, and this one, and who knows where else. The good guys know that. I don't need to know that. I have to stay safe here. I am in so much fucking danger in this house. After witnessing this many cops involved with hookers, and then the hookers get killed here, and then I don't know who else I've heard. I've heard people getting jumped. I don't know who they were. And then I smell that too. Oh my God, the homicides alone. And then the woman that just makes bombs here, that white female. We can say this because I've already discussed all that. But it's current events of this house, and all these houses. Okay, or what's going on out there. I cannot speak about today. It's because these cops are really fucking savage right now. It's a lot of the cops, okay? They're using that as their defense to come do whatever to the witness, all right? This is their pattern, but they're about to be busted. So since it's their pattern, they're going to pull that card. Some of these cops are serious terrorists. They're going to pull that card, dude. So don't offer yourself like a lamb to them today. That's what I'm doing. I'm not offering myself like a lamb to the dirty cops. I'm not talking about none of their fucking terrorists that work with them. I'm not talking about fucking nothing here. What has been going on out, let's say around, in quotes, this block, the fact that the white people, it's mostly whites, walk by here and harass me and laugh really loud and do everything else obnoxious is really bad to do that in front of the cops. my guidance when I pray about it is they're on a lot of drugs, mama. They're not able to connect those dots. So I'm going to put this on the internet. The shot vet was what you would expect with whatever they're doing with the vets in the metro area. And that drug dealer, Allah Akbar guy, said it all. It was really disturbing to be standing alone again with civilians, half of them fucking disrespecting me, half of that half literal criminals who are employed at the shot vet or wherever it is, because this scenario happens all too much here. So you got criminals who are employed for a nefarious reason, is a front job, fully getting aggressive, all of the above on me, as they always have here, along with the other civilians who root the criminals on, because it comes down to a lot of it is race and drug habit. They're helping the whitey in the metro area. They're helping the whitey take over. And they're hooking the whitey up with that good crystal. So whitey might not be a criminal like some of these others are, who are white, who are Latin, who are not just black people. But whitey supports all this because it's getting whitey around here. Like I take the pictures of these yuppies, it's getting those people that white power they want, that they will do anything to anyone for. And I'm a witness to all that here. It came to a head at this house. Why they moved me in is not for me to care about. They chose to move me in. Okay, I am the witness and I did live through it. It's not my problem what they're fucking going through. But I'm not going to offer myself like a lamb to these dirty cops. What happened at Shot Vet was really disturbing. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to review my videos and I'm going to put them on the internet. I don't think I'll ever go back to Shot Vet. They're too hyped up on dope. The doctor, everybody want my take. I got a lot of sobriety. I'm going to say that with confidence. They're high. Real high, at work. And I made them way too jumpy. And you could really see the jump. Real from the white doctor, everybody. Way too jumpy around me, dude. And I mean, look at me, man. You got eyes, right? You don't need to be that fucking jumpy around me, okay? I know I can say things passionately on the tape, the videotape. But to get that kind of fool from people and to be trapped in a house where the cops come and knock on my door and tell me to stop talking about the hooker upstairs after one had already been fucking killed in front of me. This is the stuff the cops have been all over from day one when I moved in here. The good cops. This is why I got so fucking pissed on video at Shot Vet. Because I'm this fucking disrespected by the Metro DC civilians still, whose half of them are fucking criminals, wittingly knowing they're fucking criminals. And they think they've got it, man. We're taking this over, you piece of shit, Heidi. We don't care. You should have been chopped up. That's what they say to me, basically. And so I lose my cool. I'm like, fuck you. And I said it on the tape. And I'm going to go back to the fucking crime scene. There are really good cops all over this house. They've had enough with their witness, who is me, sitting in this crime scene. And I applaud them for arresting my family members. No, I don't think my family members are going to survive this. They will, a few of them probably more likely be hung in prison for some serious charges. There's nothing I can do, dude. Even if I was US president, right? Who knows? Maybe they did put me in the job. I don't really want the job. I think it's for technical reasons. Here nor there. No matter what, some of my relatives have gone so far out there with fucking treason and terrorism. Do you get my point? I don't know what I could possibly do, dude. They chose that shit. It's the same as the ones here. Yes, I'm sad about it. I would rather have my family hung and arrested and hung in prison than killed by these mobsters, because I know what they do. Yeah. And I made it very clear to my family members what they do, and my family members don't seem to fucking care about that. No, they continued to work with these dirty cops. I need to be careful of the dirty cops today. Bye.